Hi guys, in this video we will be discussing about the economics question paper. This is the paper of 2022. So let's begin. The name of the paper is Principles of Microeconomics 2. It is for BA program and it is for semester 2. The duration of the paper will be 3 hours and maximum marks will be 75. These are the instructions for the paper. You need to attempt any 5 questions. All questions carry equal marks. Answers may be written either in English or in Hindi, but the same medium should be used throughout the video. That means if you are preferring to use English language, then you should continue to use English language throughout the paper. These were some important instructions. So moving on to the questions. This is the question number 1, which is what is meant by price discrimination by a monopolist? Using suitable diagram, explain the conditions of natural monopoly. That means it is from the chapter Monopoly. Okay, in this you can tell the effects, its features. Okay, you can write the degrees of price discrimination. Also, you can add examples. You need to write it briefly because it is for 8 marks and this is for 7 marks. As we can see, it is mentioned here. The second part is using suitable diagram explain the conditions of natural monopoly. You need to draw a diagram and you need to tell the conditions of natural monopoly. The second question is using proper diagrams explain all short-term equilibrium conditions of a firm under monopolistic competition. So this is from monopolistic competition chapter. That was from monopoly chapter. This is from monopolistic competition. So you need to draw the short-run diagrams. The diagram of the supernormal profits, normal profits, and the loss of the short-run equilibrium condition. These should be the three main diagrams. Is the use of product differentiation and advertising by firms justified to achieve market power? Discuss. So you need to tell the use of product differentiation and advertising. The next question is explain the equilibrium price, output level, and profit of a firm under monopoly in the long run. So this is also from monopoly chapter. Two questions from monopoly chapter. That means monopoly chapter is important. Next is a numerical which says average revenue, marginal revenue, average cost, and marginal cost of a monopoly as are given here. And what we need to calculate is we need to calculate the output, the price, and the total profit. So this is for 6 marks and this one is for 9 marks, A part. So very simple. Fourth question is what are the main features of public goods? Again, this is from chapter number 9, public goods. How can the government arrive at an optimal level of provision for public goods? Okay, so this is a very simple question from chapter 9. Moving on to the fifth question, which is explain various circumstances under which the market fails to allocate resources efficiently. Discuss the concept of imperfect information, adverse selection, and moral hazard. So this is from market failure chapter. Market failure is the topic. Okay, so prepare it well. You need to tell it the market failures briefly. Also you need to discuss about the concept of the imperfect competition imperfect information, adverse selection, and moral hazard. Question number 6 is from the market for the factors of production. How is the equilibrium wage rate determined in a competitive firm which uses labor as only variable factor for production? Okay, and the second part is a numerical again. The following schedule shows the different production quantities of apples when different workers are employed. So this is the table. If apples are sold at rupees 100 per kg and workers are hired in a competitive labor market for rupees 200 per worker, how many workers should be hired? So the you need to solve this. part. This is a numerical. So that was question number 6, and this is question number 7 here. Its A part says critically examine the comparative cost advantage theory of international trade. This is again from chapter 9, international trade. Protection from the free trade has merits and as well as demerits. So you need to discuss the merits and demerits of free trade in this question. Next and the last one is you need to write notes, not short notes, because it is for 7.5 marks each. You need to attempt any two from these and each 7.5 marks each. Efficient efficiency of perfect competition, prisoner's dilemma, and behavior of oligopoly firms, concept of supply curve under monopoly. So this is from monopoly chapter, this is from oligopoly chapter, and this is not from any chapter of SAM 2, this is from SAM 1. That means you have done it already in your SAM 1 perfect competition, so you can answer it here. So that's it. These were the questions of 2022 economics exam, and you need to attempt any 5 from them. So that's it for the video. If you want me to answer all these questions, to give you answers in the written form, then you can comment down below and I'll make a separate video for that. Thank you for watching.